Hello, everybody, and welcome to Eyes Shut, where we're going to dive into topics we seem to overlook, simply not see. Hi, my name is Dee, and I'm today's moderator, and this is Cedric. But, Cedric, today's topic is going to be about the illusion of these different types of females that men seem to have a problem with.
Okay.
Why don't you share some of your insight on that?
Well, I think females now, and I'm talking about single females, are giving themselves titles as why they are single instead of coming to reality saying they're single because there ain't no good men out here. They single. They keep running these bad relationships. They're single because they don't know how to act in a relationship. They single because they're looking for somebody to take care of them. They're single because they're looking for a man that don't exist. Because most women looking for a tall man. 3% of men are over 6 feet. So I mean, 93% of men you're not even looking for. There's a lot of reason why single women give themselves titles for being single instead of looking at the mirror because there's a lot of titles that I don't understand.
Why don't you give me one of those titles, for
Well,
example?
the masculine woman.
What do you?
Only women. I apologize. What were you saying?
No, I was gonna say, what do you mean? Expand.
Um, you never hear a married man calling himself a player. You never hear a man in a strong relationship calling himself a player. Only men that do that are single men that ain't got nobody. So when a woman calls herself a masculine woman, what man that's walking this earth, and I'm talking 100% man, wants a woman that thinks she's a man? Because in a man's eyes, when a woman calls herself masculine, to him, that means you got just as much chest hairs as me. That means you got everything like me. That means that you just as solid as a man, personality like a man, attitude like a man, the way you come at us like a man. Everything you do is manly. Ain't nothing female, ain't nothing soft about a masculine women, about masculine women. But a lot of women are walking around saying, I'm too masculine for him. You probably are, because no man wants a masculine woman. That's not soft. That's not a female. That's not somebody that a guy wants to be around and call him his woman. Masculine is in a certain tense, that's man. That's manly. That's anything masculine has to do with a man. Women walking around calling themselves masculine and think that's cute because everybody's doing it. But guess what? Everybody's doing it is single.
So, what's the difference between? Because I've also heard you mention in passing
Okay.
an alpha female. What's the difference between a female showing masculine energy and an alpha female?
Nothing. Both made up. Just so a term to say, well, I'm just as bad as I'm just as good as a man. I'm just as solid as a man. I got my personality is just as strong as a man. I got my shit together. I got this together. I got that together. I pay my own bills. I pay my own car note. Everything I do on my own. I don't need no man for because I'm an alpha female. I can take care of my business and everything I do. I work hard. I play hard. Everything I do, I don't need a man for because I take care of everything that I'm supposed to take care of my life. Last time I heard, that's a functional adult. That's not an alpha female. That's a functional adult. Because most of them, when they say they're alpha female, they start naming things they do. They don't need a man for. I do this. I don't need a man for this. I do that. I don't need a man for. I do this. I don't need a. Well, everything you're naming, that's what you're supposed to be doing, with or without a man. I don't understand that one. Once again, just an excuse and a made up word because you're single. So I need to make up my name. Like Superman puts an S on his chest. I'm Superman, so I got an S on my chest. So let's call him Superman. Okay, she's doing everything she's supposed to do, like a functional adult. She thinks she's an alpha woman. No, you're not. You're a functional adult because don't no man once again want an alpha female, and somebody made a statement of alpha males need to be with alpha females. No, they don't. First of all, alpha male don't ain't gonna ain't finna deal with a woman that called herself an alpha female. That's number one. And number two, if you call yourself an alpha male, men gonna look at you like I wonder what's wrong with her.
Well, okay, so let's stop for a second because you're really giving these titles a negative connotation. You're making them sound negative.
They are negative.
So let's talk about the real definition of an alpha female based on latest research. Okay?
Yeah, come on.
An alpha female is a woman who has embraced her leadership, her ambitions. She is talented, highly motivated, and self-confident. How is that stepping on manhood?
Because we living in a society of female dominance. Females are always right. If 100% of females say you did it, which in reality, half of them was lying. But we live in a female dominated world. I said that to say this. Look back 20 years ago in the dictionary for alpha female and let me know if you see it, and you won't. Look back 30 years ago in the dictionary and look for alpha female. You won't. As time start churning, as time start going, everybody getting their own way. Women on top, women this, women live, women on top of men, women running the world. If you say something crazy to a woman, you get called bashing. If you work with her 24 hours a day and you look at her and the wrong way, it's assault. All kind of stuff is in women's behavior. That's why they said to themselves, okay, let's write this down in the dictionary or wherever it's found. But trust me, 20 years ago, it wasn't such thing of an alpha female because it's a made up word to make a female feel strong, solid. To me, just like a man, but what man wants a female that calls herself an alpha female? Because trust me, I don't know any women that's married in a relationship or dating that call themselves alpha female with their man standing next to him. Because a real man gonna look at you crazy.
You know, thank you for shedding light on this. And I think this is why this podcast, Eyes Wide Shut, is very important because the term alpha does actually come from research on animal behavior. And
Exactly.
traditionally, it is used to designate the male animal. So you're absolutely right.
Thank you for being honest.
The male
Thank you for
animal
being
is the
honest on that one.
leader of the pack. So, and you're absolutely right. This term alpha has morphed into a
Yeah.
meaning that women, single women, have embraced. So
But
you're
people
absolutely
scared,
right.
people so scared to say it on YouTube, on TV, on programs because they don't want to get canceled. That's why it blew up the way it blew up. Because won't nobody say, go somewhere and sit down with that alpha. Go somewhere and sit down with that. You know, strong black female don't call themselves alpha females. I'm just
You're absolutely right. So now, what about the females that think they intimidate? How do they align with our topic for today?
this is what I apologize. Would you
No,
finish?
no, you're right. Go ahead.
Um, this is what I don't understand about today's female. A man don't care if you make $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 a year, or more than that. A man don't care if you stay in a mansion or a nice, beautiful home. A man don't care if you're driving a brand new car, if you got a major job at a bank, if you're a doctor, a lawyer, attorney. Men don't get intimidated. Excuse me, I'm getting excited talking. Men don't get intimidated behind that. Weak men get intimidated behind it. I'm gonna tell you why. Because they want something from you. Strong black men that don't intimidate us. A man will talk to a woman that work at Popeyes before he talk to a woman, just like he'll talk to a woman that make $100,000 a year. A man will talk to a woman sitting at the bus stop waiting on a bus, just like he'll talk to a woman riding a brand new Mercedes Benz. A man will talk to a woman staying in a housing complex apartment, just like he'll talk to a woman that stays in a beautiful big home. What's my point? Men could care less about your background. 6 years of college, 7 years of college, he don't care about that. And for some strange women, I hear women bragging about how many years of college they got, how much money they make a year, they background on their living background and where they stay in River Oaks and these big. Men don't care about that. You can't intimidate a strong black man. Only man you will intimidate is a man that wants something from you. The reason why I say he wants something from you, because there are a lot of guys. There are a lot of guys that'll see you make a lot of money. They want some of that, but that's a weak man because he ain't got nothing. He see what you're driving. He want to drive that. That's a weak man because he don't have anything. He see you got a college degree. You smart. That's a weak man. He don't have no common sense. It's not you don't intimidate strong black men. I don't care if he work at McDonald's or Whataburger and you got a lot of money. Black men don't get intimidated behind what you got, behind substance, behind materialistic things. And it's been stated over and over and over and over, and women not listening. Black men do not care how much money you make. They don't care where you stay, what you drive. None of that is important. And y'all should know it by these guys talking to these Instagram models. When you got women out here making lawyers, attorneys, making good money, they'll run behind an Instagram model. Why? Because of looks. Now, why wouldn't he go over here? Shit, you pretty. You been to college 7 years, or attorney. Know why he not going over there? Because he don't want to. Money don't. This is my point. What you do in life don't make you get a man. It's more women that's single that make 6 figures than just the regular average everyday woman. Stacey Abrams, single as all our does, can't find a man. And I hate I hate using her for example, but the point is she got everything a man want, but he don't want her. So he'd rather just not deal with her. So that you don't intimidate men. Most women that say she intimidates men, she just say this right here: I can't find me a good man. Every man I talk to, I run him off. Every man I talk to, I do something to where he don't want to beat me no more. Every man I talk to, that my attitude, he don't like it. Every man I talk to, he get mad at me because I forget he don't work for me. Every man I tell the truth. Every man I talk to, I be trying to make him do stuff, and he get mad because of my tone. If you told the truth, it ain't intimidation. We ain't finna be handled like that, so he gone by his business. It ain't intimidation. When a man don't want to be handled like that, and a woman thinks she way up here, and she like, is he crazy? I'm way up here, and he don't want to be with me. He intimidated. No, he not. He just don't want to be with you.
So, isn't there times when you need a balance, especially a single female? Don't they need a balance of both masculine and feminine energy in order to survive?
No.
So, what's your recommendation moving forward?
Be a woman.
Females?
In the 50s, yeah, I said 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. Women wasn't running around here calling themselves that. And the women that was they like women. The women that was, I'll say it again, the women that was were women that like women. The average everyday female, soft, sensitive, love to cuddle, just with a good heart, passionate, soft, kind, loving, just the 100% woman wasn't calling herself masculine. She wasn't calling herself boss bitch. She wasn't calling herself alpha female. She wasn't doing that. But when females figured they couldn't find a man and they jumping from man to man, and everybody looking at why she can't find a man. I can't find a man because I'm an alpha female. I can't find a man because I'm alpha, and they scared of me. I can't find a man because I'm a boss bitch, and they scared of this. I can't. No. How do you find you a good man? Turn into a woman. All that talking loud, all that cursing folks out, all that popping off, and all that today's woman are more hectic than a man. Talk more shit than a man. Most smart off the mouth in a heartbeat. And the sad thing about it is, most of the time, that's not even who she is. That's not her. But she's acting like that because she chose the wrong man. So she mad at him. But she don't tell him that. She gonna tell you that. Where did attitude come from? I just met her. What she got attitude? No. What she wanted to tell him, she's telling you. She going off on him because she couldn't go. She going off on you because she couldn't go off on him. That all that energy that a lot of females that have made bad relationship decisions, bad decisions on who they date, bad decisions on who they put in their life, bad decisions on who they marry, bad decisions on what they do with them lives. All that inside of them is sitting there, and somebody gonna get it.
Well, that's a lot of information to unpack, ladies. So you heard it here. It's not just what we need to do to survive. We need to be more female, ladylike, soft, and gentle. Please, can you tell us how we can reach you, Cedric? How can we stay
Well, I
in
would
touch?
like uh subscribe to my channel, like my channel. I would like folks to come because I got a lot of good information. I'm not reading what I'm telling you guys. I'm not looking at other people information and coming back telling you guys. I'm telling you guys what's going on in life. Most people look for drama to get likes, and we know most men and women when they look at YouTube, they look for mess, arguing, fussing, fighting, somebody doing something outlandish, and they just looking at it. That's why they do it because they know they're gonna get some likes. I don't understand it because I'm not on here for that. I'm gonna give good information. What y'all do with it is up to you. But I guarantee you, if you stop making up names for yourself and take off that manly summer that you want to put on yourself and start being who you are, you have better results. And I'm talking to single women. You have better results. But please like, share my channel, and I want to thank D. You know, I love it because you ain't afraid to defend a woman, and that's what I need. I need somebody that yeah, you my moderator, but I know you already letting me know you ain't defending no man. You for the women, and that's what I want. I don't want nothing fake. Everything's gonna be real because whatever said to you is coming straight from my heart. But I mean what I say. Some of it might kind of harsh. It is what it is. It's harsh, but it's true.
Alrighty, folks, you got it here straight from Cedric. Seti's Corner, eyes wide shut. Thank you, and we'll see you on the next one.
Thank you, ladies. Please subscribe, like, and share my channel. I'll see you on the next Eyes Wide Shut. Bye bye. Thank you.